Yokohama F. Marinos get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes?
And there they are.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Minamino. And it's Marquinhos. And they're quick to get it back. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
In towards the back stick. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Van Dijk. Marquinhos. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Park Ji-sung tries to pass it through. And that has been knocked clear. There's a look and plays it forward. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Takes a shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Minamino. Foden. He slings it in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Baresi. It's Park Ji-sung. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! And he's done it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Yokohama F. Marinos have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be one.
And the finish! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Yokohama F. Marinos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're
shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Yokohama F. Marinos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yokohama F. Marinos heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Van Basten. Nice control. Park Ji-sung. Adams. Now he's got space here. Header! Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
40 minutes is number 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And it's Fernando Torres.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodri. He's gone for goal! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Goal!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Marquinhos. Oh, perfectly measured that. Serginho, spread it left. Now Carlos Mane. And here's Park Ji-sung. He can get that clear. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yokohama F. Marinos really are in control here. They've done exactly what they've set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Yokohama F. Marinos, utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mane. And that's put paid to a promising move. Look at the space here. Shot could be on. It's Van Basten! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mane! Oh, terrific save. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Incentive set, and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
No, that's been intercepted. Marquinhos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Adams. And that's been won straight back. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Played into space. Minamino. Serginho. Son Heung-min, given the lift of his goal. He's in a good position here. And this is Messi! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 10.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
In progress.
He can run onto that. And this is Van Basten. And there's the shot! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yokohama F. Marinos still have the cards to affect this game. Shot a goal! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 74
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number 10.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
Substitutions taking place.
Marquinhos. Chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
79 minutes is.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Face to face, can he finish? They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 81 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Park Ji-sung. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. It's Park Ji-suk. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured. Shoots! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is real chance! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 9.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Decent chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Marquinhos. It's a searching pass. He's free, he has got space. Hangs in a chance! No, that's just wide. Robertson. That's that, the end. Yokohama F. Marinos can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Van Basten, very much the hero in this game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Roberto Carlos playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, It's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Son Heung-min. Real chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Baresi. Son Heung-min. Park Ji-sung tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Alexander-Arnold really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's Park Ji-sung. Van Basten. Oh, it's Son Heung-min! Relentless! Just relentless! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Look at the space here. Decent chance! And this is Son Heung, and again. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Yokohama F. Marinos with the corner, their first. And that has been cleared. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
he's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fired deep towards... Bullish header! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Threads one in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hakimi and Caicedo, and it's Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams gets over and intercepts, looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past his man. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Van Basten. Shot a goal! He's put it wide.
Yokohama F. Marinos certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Caicedo looks to get on the end of this. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a sharp pass. Half-time getting close now. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Torres. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Fernandez. Van Basten takes a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goal! Number 9, Marco.
Pinches it off him.
Marco Van Basten.
Can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Basten.
Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Now the cross. Chance! It's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
The goal scorer.
And there...
Number 9.
And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Yokohama F. Marinos utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. the second half gets underway. Fernandez. And it's Hakimi. For Messi. Played out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's one-on-one! And he's on his... There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. And Fernandez. And this is Torres. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that is a... And the shot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 54 minutes is...
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Torres. Great vision. And this is Park Ji-sung. Chance, surely! That's another chance! Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
He has a look up. He's having a shot! He's scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
6 minutes is number 10.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Lionel Messi.
Van Dijk.
Lionel Messi. Substitution.
Pressing high and with purpose.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi, and the counter is on. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Now it's Oyarzabal. Hakimi. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. And Torres! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save.
Son Heung-min clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he finish? And that's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Van Dijk. And it's Valverde. And Caicedo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's worked it through. Son Heung-min! You've got to be quick to recover this. Ball driven forward. Climbs up big! Off the bar!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there.
Could be danger here! And the finish! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chance! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 87 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hakimi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape
has been indicated.
And this is Kane, and he's running through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yokohama F. Marinos clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Yokohama F. Marinos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Yokohama F. Marinos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution.
And the shot! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there goes the final whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Van Basten, totally unstoppable.
posted, minding my business. On the play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket, look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. Shoulders going crazy, see that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, can he get onto this? Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Linton. And it's Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Linton. Over to the left. Xavi Simons has it out wide and in space. Messi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Steaming on goalwards. He's had a shot! Now it's Torres. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Linton. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Mohamed Salah clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. And here's Torres. Messi thinks about the... Messi! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
En el minuto 19, el dorsal 22.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten. Van Basten finds himself offside. Stood up well to him there. And here's Torres. Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Torres! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fernando Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He gets big! It's hit the upright. He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Fernandez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Oh, they could break here. He has found the way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to clear it. Knocks it out wide. And the return pass. Messi. And Messi! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Yokohama F. Marinos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Torres. That's a shade optimistic. Donnarumma is there to clear. Mohamed Salah. For Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Torres is firing after that one. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Baresi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Jimenez. Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Torres. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Yokohama F. Marinos 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it. Chance! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Son Heung-min. He is through here. And this is back. Shoots! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Your big chance! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Yokohama F. Marinos choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such
decent chance! He's got a goal! 200! It's the goal they all came to see.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Great chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Yokohama F. Marinos still have the cards to affect this game. Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Time and again they are repelled. Just eases him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hazard. Big chance. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Xavi Simons gets good distance on it. Now there's a fine ball. It's Van Basten! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
And he's had a hit! Fernandez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot could be on. Tries a shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
He's going for goal! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona making another change here. Chiesa joining us here, the potential saviour.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goes for a shot! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Real chance! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get away here? Oh, that's superb. And he's in on goal. Oh, look at the space. Hazard! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And he whips it in. And he's taking no chances there. He's got tall. Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That looks... He rises! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Over to the other side. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And here's Vitinha. Up Visum. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Terrific header! Quality ball. And that's it. Yokohama F. Marinos pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Van Basten. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Our players to the field.
So off we go then. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. And Torres! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 2 minutes is number 20.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. Real chance! Loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, super ball. And the shot! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Yokohama F. Marinos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to
shoot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Fantastic from Van Basten! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're at it again in double quick time! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's gone direct here. What a throw in. Salah. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Robertson. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets his head on it! Oh, crossbar! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Iniesta. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. And here's Van Basten. Messi, steaming on. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pinches it off him. Now it's Torres. Great vision. And this is Park Ji-sung! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Yokohama F. Marinos looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Overhit and out of play. Iniesta. Robertson. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, crossbar! And reclaimed it in a trice. Son Heung-min elects to cross. Paz. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. And Robertson. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Torres. Looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, there's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Yokohama F. Marinos pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Salah. He is through here. Son Heung-min. And this is Van Basten. Messi. This looks promising. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Torres. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Van Basten. Mohamed Salah. Son Heung-min. And it's Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Incoming delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Park Ji-sung. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And this is Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Tries to play it through. And that has been cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yokohama F. Marinos finding their passes. Robertson, and now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. He's having a go. Baresi. Not the most convincing of passes. Park Ji-sung. And Alexander-Arnold. Baresi. And it's Rodri. And Adams. Serginho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Van Basten threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pressure coming in from all directions. Yokohama F. Marinos do have a chance to counter here. And it's Iniesta. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah picks it up out. It's Salah! Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Son Heung-min. Robertson. Oh no, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 83 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Fernando Torres. Number 10, Messi.
Robertson.
Coming on the field, number 7,
Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Basten! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 9.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. That's Park Ji-sung.
Substitution on the field.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 15.
Kanji gets it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's in a great position here. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Basten, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched. Gampang.